Hello Capricorn, welcome back to the channel and welcome to your October 2022 messages via tarot. We're going to be using our Celtic cross and then getting a few clarifying cards at the end, and as always we will be using the singing bowl to clear any lingering energy, to then connect to each other as a collective, and then as a collective to spirit. If you would like to use this time to call on any specific guides, deities, archangels, any beings of light that you would like to be present for this reading, please feel free to do so now. The more, the merrier. Ooh. So, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, let's move this back. Alright guys, let's see what we've got. Spirit, speak to me and through me to the Capricorn collective, please. Most accurate and relevant messages for them at this time. Most accurate and relevant messages, please. The Capricorn collective. All placements. Huh. Okay. Lots of court cards so far. The first two cards for you are court cards, Page and Knight. Okay. Let's scooch a booch over here so we can get the whole reading for you guys better. Not quite here. Let's move this way. Sorry. I moved my camera a little bit, so when I do that, I don't always have my placements down. There we go. Okay. 3 more cards. I mean, we're still a little bit off, but we'll get there. How about moving this? Because it feels like it's right where I need to be for my center. There? We're getting there, we're getting there. Sorry guys. Alright. Off the bat, the first thing I noticed, we have a lot of Wands energy, lots of fire energy here, which can be a good thing. Let's get into it. First card you have showing up as your current energy, Page of Wands. You're looking for something new, you're looking to go on an adventure, to be open-minded and open-hearted. There could be something that has recently piqued your interest that you are kind of diving wholeheartedly into. You have a lot of passion for it, a lot of curiosity. I'm getting a lot of curiosity about it, about something. It could be a new place that you want to visit, a new trip that you want to go on, destination you want to move to even. You could just be exploring new living situations, new opportunities. I'm getting just lots of exploration and curiosity. What is crossing you at this time? Communication is a little bit difficult, which makes sense. Mercury just literally went direct today as I'm recording it. As I'm recording this, it is October 2nd. Yes, I typically like to have these out before to premiere on the 1st, but that didn't happen. So here we are on the 2nd. So Mercury is direct, but we are still in the shadow period, and we have been in Mercury retrograde along with like 6 other planets. I think 2 of them went direct today. So that will help this communication issue. If you have been wanting to communicate something but haven't found the words, if you've been waiting for communication from someone, from an entity even, bank, for a loan, travel stuff, maybe you're waiting for communication back on something regarding travel. Time off even, but it's been a little bit delayed. It will be coming in though. I feel like it's coming in shortly if you've experienced some obstacles. Or this could even be things getting lost in translation or having miscommunications with people, which again happens a lot during Mercury retrograde. You say one thing and it comes off completely different, and you're like, wow, that was absolutely a misunderstanding. And this could be happening repeatedly, could be with the same person, with almost everybody that you're encountering. So maybe you've just kind of cut off communication with people a little bit through this Mercury retrograde, which I don't think is a terrible thing. I mean, I think it's always a good time for a social media detox when these things go retrograde and things tend to move backwards and backtrack, backslide, all of those things. Your recent past. 6 of Swords. This indicates, I feel like you guys have been getting this card a lot. A lot of the Capricorns that I do personal readings for have been getting this card a lot as well. Or even just the last like 5-6 months even. Yeah. So leaving things behind, leaving people behind, situations. Mostly for you guys, I feel like it's bad habits. It is toxic patterns, toxic beliefs even. Thought patterns, thought processes. I feel like you have worked really hard to leave quite a few of those things behind. This is also physical travel, physical movement, out of a place of feeling stuck, feeling like you don't really have anywhere to go, but really all you need to do is spread your wings and fly away. I feel like you're realizing that, or you have realized that. You could have taken a trip not too long ago, just gotten back from that trip, and that's kind of what sparked this new interest. Maybe you traveled to a new country and you're like, well, I really could see myself living here. So now you're kind of planning out your next adventure, is what I'm getting. What you're moving into, okay, you might need to defend this choice if people are looking at you like you're crazy. If you have children that you're looking to move as well, everyone is like, how are you going to do this? You have XYZ, you've got so many things, you're just going to leave it all behind. This is a terrible decision, you're going to regret it, it's a mistake, all of these things, but you're ready and willing and able to go to bat for your decision and to kind of shut the naysayers down. And even beyond that, I don't see you doing this for very long. I feel like you're going to be over it really quickly. You're going to feel like you need to constantly, but at some point you're going to be like, I'm just not going to. I'm not even going to entertain it anymore. I don't need to defend myself. I don't need to justify why I'm doing this, why I know that it's what's best for me and whoever else might be involved. It could even just be pets. Everyone's like, you can't move a cat to Italy. That's more than blah, blah, whatever. It doesn't really matter, but someone along the way is going to kind of give you some flack and push back a little bit, but I feel like you are very capable of defending yourself and making yourself, like, by the end of it, they could be like, oh, okay. I mean, I see your point. Yeah, absolutely. I do feel like you're going to have to push back a little bit. But that's not going to be a problem, because what is in your mind space right now is conflict. I feel like you're ready. Like, you're just like, I wish you would say something about this so you can just go off. I feel like you're ready to fight rather than flight, which I don't think you guys are really one to run away from anything, back down from a fight in any way, shape, or form. So I definitely feel like you're ready and kind of waiting, like, okay, go ahead. You might even know that this is coming, that this is an energy that you're kind of inviting into your life with maybe the decisions that you're making You could be making a really big career change. Maybe you've put a lot of time and energy and effort into something very specific, and now you're just like, okay, well, I want to do something else. And you're going to do something else, and people are going to look at you sideways like, really? You went to school for this? You got a degree for this? You wanted this so badly, now all of a sudden you're going to go whatever, just a completely different direction. Like, yeah, say something about it. And they will. And you'll be ready, because you're used to kind of the petty, catty combativeness. Not to sound like, I don't want this to come off in a mean way, but it's kind of like you're used to it. I don't know how else to explain it. You're just used to being the center of a lot of cattiness, a lot of pettiness. It could be in workplaces even that you're kind of used to this. And that could be something that you need to move away from. Maybe that's why you're making this big move, because there is so much pettiness and cattiness within your workspace, within your field even. Yes, within your industry, I guess. That you're just ready for something else. I don't even want to deal with this anymore. It's not of interest to me to be in such a competitive workspace, is what I'm getting. What is in... You go from the 5 to the 6 here with this victory. You are focused subconsciously on being victorious by winning by any means necessary. If you have entered some sort of competition, say this is like cooking competition, pumpkin carving, I don't know, it's very random. I understand this is gonna sound crazy, but this is a scenario that just popped into my head, so I am compelled to say it. Say you are a doctor, you've gone to school for however many years doctors go to school, you've graduated, have your degree, you've been practicing, whatever, blah, 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 blah. One day you wake up and you're like, I want to carve pumpkins and I want to be the best at it, and I want to enter this competition on national television and win this prize. I don't know. That is a very specific scenario that I've gotten, but apply that to your situation and people are going to look at you like you are fucking bananas. But you feel it in your heart, in your soul, that you're going to be victorious at whatever this is. It doesn't have to be that extreme. But I do feel like a victory is inevitable, is what I'm getting, because you so deeply believe it inside of you. You are going to be victorious. You do have 2 6s here as well. I wouldn't be surprised if a third one showed up at some point, maybe even in our oracle card. But 6s could be significant for you. You could have been born on the 6th, January 6th, to be specific. If you are a Capricorn sun, this could be also for moons and risings as well. So it doesn't have to be, you could be a Cancer or a Gemini born in the 6th month. Anyways, okay. Your subconscious is leading you toward a victory, no matter what. Again, no matter what industry, no matter what field, no matter what you're doing with your life, even if this has nothing to do with career. I'm getting strongly career influences. That could just be who I'm talking to. It's Capricorns, right? You guys are kind of always career, practicality, pentacles related, right? That's kind of where your mind operates from. But I do see a lot of fire here for you, interestingly enough. Advice from Spirit here for you. Don't forget who you are in all of this. Be swept up in the fire energy. Be all of the things. Embody all of this, especially if you are, say, a Capricorn sun and you have other fire placements and you're like developing those parts of your personality. Absolutely. But don't forget who you are. Don't forget that at your core, you are a Capricorn. You are the goat. You are the one that can scale these really treacherous, what looks impossible to other people, to other animals. You can do with ease because of how you're built. Like, you're built for this. You're built for success. You're built for victory. You're built for business, essentially. I don't know. That's just sounds very strange to say. But that is the case. This is also a warning from Spirit to not let your toxic behaviors, traits, your past things that you've let go, this could even be addictions, get the better of you. Stand firm in your knowing, in your place in this world, right? Because as Capricorns, as just an earth sign in general, you are by nature very stubborn. So stand on that. Be stubborn in the things that will make you better, will get you further, will get you to where you want to be, help you reach your goals, become your favorite version of yourself. Be stubborn in those things. Be stubborn in who you are, in your positive, uplifting traits, your hardworking traits. Energies around you. Lots of really deep healing. Lots of people kind of coming back to themselves, rediscovering themselves, and just doing... Ooh, my voice just cracked. And doing some really deep, authentic, transformative healing. So if that's something that you have been... This is also Sagittarius energy, more fire. If this is something that you've been wanting to tap into, now is a good time to dive deep into this energy. This is the most loving, supportive energy you could possibly imagine. And it's not even just feeling loved and supported in your physical, like the people that are experiencing this life with you, but it's feeling very loved and supported by Source, by God, by Spirit, whatever title you want to put on it. It's feeling very held and very loved. By this energy. So tap into that and hold on to it. Revisit it as much and as often as possible while it's here. Ride that wave. Hopes and your fears. This could be a hope, very, very on the nose, to be a mom. The Queen of Cups is like the mother of the tarot. She's very nurturing. She is very loving. She is very sweet. She is oftentimes pregnant depicted in some tarot decks. So your hope is quite possibly to become a mother again. If not that, to be more nurturing, to be more loving. If you do have children, to be more present with them, to be maybe more of a homemaker. As Capricorn is the very masculine, it's the father of the deck, whereas Cancer, who is this Queen of Cups, it is very Cancerian energy, very loving, nurturing, motherly, all of these things. They are the feminine to your masculine, right? So maybe that is your wish, to tap into your more feminine, your softer, and let someone else kind of be the breadwinner and be that masculine energy that maybe you've carried for a very long time. Maybe your wish is to kind of, I don't know how to say it, but kind of rest in, take comfort in your more feminine side, your softer, sweeter, maybe more, not necessarily submissive, but maybe your hope is to find someone who makes you feel safe enough and secure enough. And I'm speaking to those who want to be more feminine, right? Maybe you're looking for someone to allow you that space, to take over the more masculine traditional roles, so you can then do some of the more traditionally feminine things, is what I'm getting. It's interesting. But it's a very nurturing, very loving energy that you're hoping to step into, that you're wishing to embrace. Maybe it's just simply that you want your children, if you have them, to remember you as this loving, nurturing person. The outcome for all of this, though, the Queen of Pentacles, you are going to be solid and secure financially, physically. And that's who you guys are. Again, you typically are of a masculine energy, and this is the more feminine. So it's a good start. You are in your feminine energy, but still in your element, because this is earth, right? Pentacles are earth energy. That is you. So maybe that is your starting point. If your ultimate goal is to present more water and to embrace more water energy, emotions, and not be so practical and stern all the time, you might want to soften up a little bit. Stepping into the feminine side of your element is an excellent start to that, I will say. So I love that this is the outcome for you. Golly, I can't pick them up. So we are going to get our oracle cards. This is all 3 of my Seasons of the Witch decks into one mega deck. So we will see what we get. Just one card though, please, Spirit. Whoops, I put those in backwards. Just one card for Capricorn, please. Any additional messages you might have. Just one card. Intuition. Card number 23. Alright, and then we will do our Wild Unknown Spirit Animals. Oh my, just one card though, please. One card, please. Oi. Golden egg, yes. Okay. Let's read. Intuition from the Shawan. Uh-oh. How'd those get so far away? Okay. Sorry, my books were a little bit further away than I expected. Alright. Golden egg from the spirit element. Message at the center of the heart. The unstruck sound. Interesting. I'll hold it up so you guys can see it. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned, until we retreat from the noise of modern-day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with your very essence, and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been wanting to tell you. I feel like that could very well be this Queen of Cups energy that you're wanting to tap into as well. Vulnerability. So open up to your own vulnerability. Be vulnerable with yourself, most importantly. Card number 23, intuition. Feeling, inner sight, visualization. Oh, Wow, you're right. Intuition also goes hand in hand with this. Water signs are very intuitive. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, they are the mystics, the psychics, the ones that can kind of move between worlds quite easily. So maybe that's also what you're wanting to tap into and heighten and expand on, is your own intuition. I love it. All right, intuition is one of our superpowers, one of your superpowers that you come into this life with to help you navigate the human experience. Intuition is something that you can feel rather than think or see, and cannot be perceived with the rational mind, which, sidebar, might be your guys' hang up, because you are very practical and very much I'll believe it when I see it, and intuition is very much you will see it when you believe it. So it's kind of backwards for you guys, and it might not feel very natural, but I think the more you practice, the more you tap in, the more second nature it'll be. All right, get back into it. Within those feelings, you will find the answers to everything, from what to eat to whether you should go on the date to who you can trust. Your intuition is always on 100%, offering you wisdom and guidance in the form of how you feel. You are being asked to develop your second sight further when you're holding the intuition card. You must learn to navigate. Speaking of, I should hold this up for you so you can see the imagery. There you go. You're being asked to develop your second sight further when you are holding the intuition card. You must learn to navigate the world through your spiritual GPS rather than relying on your rational mind to show you the way. The ego plays an important role, but should be guided by your intuition, the higher self. The ego and your intuition should work together to help you approach life through both logic and feeling. Wow. There is nothing in this life that can be accomplished with one or the other. Your intuition is your driver, your ego is the car. Both are needed to get to your destination. Okay, so I feel like the takeaway from this for you all is very much tap into your intuition, trust your intuition, practice trusting your intuition, practice working with both your intuition and your ego as one so you can get to your destination with ease. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I love you all so very much. Happiest of Halloween, spooky season. I hope you love it, enjoy it, bask in it, embrace it, and I will see you all next time. Bye!